this guy, all of us thinking, rational people know that this isn't normal, that this is wrong. 90% of his decisions have been wrong. Um, but he's the president. And as the president, he still has that sway power in certain districts, certain states that can get people canceled. So guess
Sure.
what? Now he's a dude with the shotgun to your head saying you're going to do what I want you to do. And he has enough of those people doing that. That's why he's getting away with it. Even if the American people saying, this is wrong. Unless, you get 150 million motherfuckers marching to Washington with the same goal, with none of that bullshit, rights for, rats, or, we believe cats' lives matter, none of that shit, but with the same goal, guess what? The country had changed overnight.
Sure.
Overnight. Wouldn't have all that bullshit. But we're not a society ready for that. We don't want that.
Right.
I think a lot of motherfuckers probably want a king back, a dictator.
Well, speaking of which, No King's Day. Remember the No King's Day protest they had?
That was some bullshit.
Oh, well, you know why it was some bullshit, right? Because no black people's involved in that shit, because they're like, nah.
Yeah. It was like, nah, we ain't doing, we sitting this one out.
Right, exactly. Mm-hmm. And for good reason.
Yeah, and as we should have sat that bitch out,
Yep.
And it was funny because, when you watch white conservative media and listen to conservative radio, their complaint was that, damn, there was a lot of white old people at these meetings, at these rallies.
Mm-hmm.
They were mad because there were too many white old people there. That's crazy.
I guess they figured that, they had them as a silent majority, so to speak, but that wasn't the case.
Look, for the last 40 years, they've been telling white America, by the time 2030 comes, this country will no longer be a white majority.
Right.
They've been telling them that for the last, since I've been alive.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, you're right. And the thing is, they can't fuck their way out of that predicament.
They can't. Just like black folk, and the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because you said they can't fuck their way out of that predicament, is that black women are the number one to get abortions.
Right.
That's why the black population, the American black population, has pretty much,
percentage-wise, it's declining.
Yeah, it stayed the same or it's declining.
Right.
Because they don't want no more black babies. They just don't. And it's fucked up. That I don't know how that thinking has come upon us, but it's fucked up. And it is another crazy statistic that they never talk about. And it's not a statistic. I mean, it's real life, and it's a statistic. Is that black fathers are the number one fathers in their children's lives, you know. But you always hear about, the daddy ain't never there,
Yeah,
this shit. But
the deadbeat ones, right? Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. But that's not true.
Yeah.
I mean, you can look at your own family and tell you that's not true, you know.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
so yeah, it's a lot of lies that we've been told.
Right.
Um, but that's off the 2025 uh, memoriam, I guess they call it. Do they call it memoriam?
Sure. Yeah. Post-mortem, if you would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Other than that, I don't have anything like I was like, fuck, this is a fucked up year. I didn't have anything like that. Um, I was like, man, I wish it would have been a better year.
Right.
Um, One thing I did stop is this fucking tradition of fucking eating black eyed peas. Fucking good luck.
For New Year's.
Yeah, for New Year's. I mean, some other shit. Stop that shit.
No. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So, what do you think 2026 is going to bring? We got midterms coming up this year.
I think it's going to be an even split.
Okay.
I think Republicans aren't going to have both houses.
Right.
I think the Republicans are going to keep the Senate,
Right.
but they're going to lose Congress.
Okay, the House of Representatives. I got
the
you.
House of Representatives.
Yeah.
And that's the way it usually works. I think the House of Representatives is the most important body of it, because guess what? You gotta run every 2 years. You got to
that's
see
true.
people every 2 years, so you got to be on top of your game. Senate is every 6 years, so around 2.5 years, then you start like popping into the office that's been closed down for the last 4 years.
That's right.
That's when you start. But yeah,
Right.
the House. So if they get the House, if Democrats can take the House and the White House and be reasonable and not be vindictive, because it's stupid, because it's always like, well, they did it, so why can't we do it?
Right. Exactly.
It's like a fucking schoolhouse, a schoolyard, some little bitch
mentality, if you would.
Yeah. So, just say, all right, well, we're not going to do that. I wouldn't, if they do win, the House and the presidency, I wouldn't pardon Trump,
Right.
and I wouldn't pardon anybody who worked
in his administration. Right.
Yeah, in his administration that we knew were doing funny shit. Don't make up shit. Don't actively look for shit like Trump is doing. But hey, if it falls in your lap and it's overwhelming evidence, then hey, you got to look at it. So
right,
do it that way, but don't be vindictive, because
the pendulum always swings both ways.
Yes,
right.
like I told you, it swings both ways. So don't do that if they got back in, which I think they will. I'm not so sure. Well, I haven't seen anybody who sparked my interest that was thinking about running for president. It's a little early. Probably next year, some names to start popping out, stuff like that. But I haven't, nothing pops up. You always hear about Gavin Newsom, but he comes with a lot of baggage.
Oh yeah, he does. I mean, he was the governor of California.
So, but we'll see. You never know.
Right.
Some good things might happen. Other than that, I don't really get to crazy stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Just your average American homeowner paying too much in taxes, you know. What most people would say a regular dude, you know.
Right. I'm just a regular guy, just
Regular
living a
fucking
regular
guy.
life.
Regular
Right.
life, you know.
Yep.
Pay my taxes, got 2 dogs, couple kids, uh, you know, mow my lawn, you know, uh, what else? Bitch about dumb shit, you know.
Well, we all do.
Yeah, but nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares. They don't. If they're not in your immediate circle, nobody fucking
Fucking
cares.
cares, right?
Nobody fucking cares. Let's say, Ja. I call you and say, Ja, man, blah, 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 blah. You be like, I hear you. All right. You know, you don't fucking care. You just, all right. All right. No. But yeah, it's so 2026, we're going to try to do this a little differently.
Oh, please do tell.
A little sober, you know.
Okay.
And, I won't go off on these like fucking foolish rants because I thought, hey, if I did that shit, maybe it'd be like fucking controversial. But nah, it just made me look fucking stupid, you know. Or like, you know, I think the best one we did was the one where we were talking about who's the fucking black senator from Tennessee.
Not from, is it Tennessee, Kentucky,
Or
no,
North
Tennessee?
Carolina? Or
South Carolina.
Yeah, who's his name?
Yeah. Okay, I can't remember his name, but yeah, that was the one. I popped in all the menstrual shit in there.
That shit was fire. We had
Here's the link right here to check that one out.
All that shit. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah,
that was totally funny. So we're gonna try to do more stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, bro. I gotta go.
Hey, it's been a pleasure.
Until next time, Batman.
Until next time, stay tuned, and we will return to a neighborhood near you.
All right. Peace out, bro.
Peace out. All right. See you, man.
All right.